Life couldn't be better.
I got a call today. I have an interview for a game design firm.
You could be looking at the new vice president of Lone Hill Press.
Once I get my license tomorrow, I kind of have everything I've ever wanted. Hashtag blessed, you know?
But one day can change everything.
Shouldn't you guys be up?
Does anyone know where the diapers are?
Coming in for a razor, honey. Sorry!
Alexander in the longest fucking goddamn title I've ever read. I don't know what this is.
And the one in the horrible worst movie.
Shitty. I don't know about that. Let's wait. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
Right.
And it is for the kids. You know,
it's for the children.
Your old Uncle Corey is a little more lenient when it comes to the movies for the children. And let's see if I'm as lenient about this film right here. Now, what you got here? This is about a boy, Alexander Cooper, 11-year-old kid, man. You know, he's nothing wrong with him. He's a nice guy. He stays out of trouble. Looks like he's a good student. Got friends. Not popular, but not exactly a nerd either. But you know what? When you say that, it just kind of makes him middle of the road.
Yeah.
You know, so middle. He's even the middle kid in the family. To the point where his family.
Yeah.
To the point where the family. They really don't give a shit about
him. He's not on anybody's radar, not even his parents. Really.
No, he's not. So when he's sitting around at home and he's having a bad day, nobody listening to Alexander.
Yeah, they're like, well, I don't know about you, but things went great for me. I'm getting a promotion. I'm getting a new job. I got the starring role in the play.
Oh hell yeah! Everybody said
I'm the girl of my dreams is going to prom with me.
Oh hell yeah! Now you know Alexander's sitting up there talking about, hey everybody, my day's back, and I just talked to somebody like, you know what, Alexander, we would, but we don't want you fucking up our vibe right now. You know?
Yeah. Sucks to be you, but don't chill the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because you can't get it together.
Yeah, wait until I get my promotion. Wait until I fuck this chick I'm going to prom with. You know, wait until I get my Tony Award for the play I'm doing. So Alexander says, you know what, that's fine. I'll fix you assholes.
Yeah, he put some Freaky Friday shit on.
He says, I got a birthday coming up. And I got one candle in my hand right here. I'm going to take this muffin out, now this cupcake. I'm going to stick it in there, and I'm going to say, you know what? I wish that everybody could understand what I'm going through. I wish they could kind of have the day that I'm having, which he's really saying, I want to fuck all y'all up. Now, the next day, oddly enough, right at 6 a.m., everybody's life is fucked up. People can't get out of bed. People are sick all of a sudden.
Yep.
You know,
car's not working right.
Yeah, the car ain't work. The baby decides to piss all over breakfast. I mean, ain't shit going right. And Alexander says, wow, did I just curse
Did I do that?
Did I do that? Yeah. Did I just curse the people that I care about? Good. No, he actually doesn't say that. He's just kind of like, wow.
Like, oh, wow. I should have really thought that through before I made that wish.
Yeah. And you know something, man? It has somewhat of a good cast here. Steve Carell as the dad, Ben Cooper. Jennifer Garner as Kelly Cooper, the mom. And I can honestly say that if it weren't for them, y'all be probably watching this on TV. Because it's for one thing, it's short. I mean, they know they don't have too much to work with. And it's one of the things, too, you have to understand that this is based on a book. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judy Voice. You see it right there. Look, Alexander already pissed off.
That Alexander looks like an asshole.
That Alexander look like he don't want to wish any bad days on his family. He looks like I want to kill these motherfuckers.
He's the quintessential redhead stepchild.
Yeah. I will destroy you all. Ignore me, Williams.
Told you those gingers are evil.
Y'all want to fuck with me, huh?
like this Alexander ain't waiting for magic and a wish. He went around and sabotaged his family.
Oh, hell yeah. Right now, you look at that picture, Alexander's awake. Everybody else is in their bedroom dead. Blood all over the walls and the sheets. But here's the deal. And then for those of you who are listening, I just pulled up the cover to the book. And I brought up the cover to the book because I get the feeling. I haven't read it. Martin, have you read this?
No.
Okay, I get this book is a little beyond my reading level. You know, I haven't read it, but I'm still on Dr. Seuss right now. But the thing about this, the reason why I bring up the book is because I get the feeling that the book is really not that long, and it's very simple, and the charm lies in its simplicity.
Yeah.
Yes. So when I'm watching this, it actually starts out I like the way this starts out. It's like it's almost it's a cute family mini Twilight Zone that's going on with these folks. I mean, everybody's having a bad day. Big brother can't pass his driving test. Gets the bitchiest driving teacher ever. Sis can't go to the play because she's sick and she can't sing. I mean, all the dad's got his promotion fucked up, but it's entertaining to see this happening at first. Because you're anticipating. What's the next curse? What is this day gonna do to sabotage his family next? I was kind of anticipating that at first. I want to see them get fucked up.
Yeah,
I did. It was funny to me. And most of these things, they actually work, except for a couple of family members, they make up problems that if they had any common fucking sense whatsoever, these problems would not be problems. For example, Jennifer Garner in the movie.
Yes.
She has it's
one of the most made up problems. It's the kind of problem where if she were a kid, maybe you could see, because her big problem comes in she needs to stop Dick Van Dyke from doing a reading.
From doing a reading.
Yeah, he like something's gone wrong and he needs to, no matter what, not read this book out loud.
Yeah.
And if it were a kid and somebody said like, "Hey kid, back off. You can't go up there." Kid is sort of powerless. You kind of get it. But no, she's the publishing agent. And somebody said, "Hey, he's about to read." You're an adult. You say, "Get out of my fucking way. I have to stop this."
I work for this company.
I work for this company.
In fact, you work for me.
Yeah.
But from the moment
But she just said,
yeah.
Oh no.
To give you an example, just real quick, what's happening. I don't want to go through a whole story and weigh the review down, but the whole thing is that she has to get there to stop this book from being read. So she asked for somebody to give her car. I don't have a car, I ride a bike. Okay, I'll take the bike because riding a bike down the street to get somewhere is funny.
It's funny, yeah.
When I get there and I got to stop this book reading from happening, I'm not going to force my way in and say I work for this company and somebody should have called you by now and said that I was on my way here. No, she has to bumble and fumble over her words and over her actions and stammer because bumbling is funny. She can say, no, please sit back. But the book, please, you get back. That shit is supposedly funny.
Yeah.
My point is that they make up a lot of problems in this movie for comedy's sake.
Yeah.
And when that's what when you saw a scene where a guy was walking down the hallway and knocked over a trophy case, that's funny because it's quick. And it's a visual gag. That's all right.
As a visual gag, it is funny. I mean, it's unfortunate it's in a trailer, so that when it happens in the movie, it's like, well, damn, I knew that was coming, and that takes away the sting, because it's probably the funniest moment in the movie.
Yeah, but this whole thing with Jennifer Garner being an adult and can't stop this whole thing, that's something that you look at and you say that's not funny because any normal person, would any professional person would have thought that shit through.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you say.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, if you can't stop an old man from reading a book, a children's book,
right,
then you don't need to have that job.
Right. Children sitting around, he's like, I need to go out there and read. It's like, no, you need to step over here. Let me show you the problem. Do you want to be the guy who gets up there and does this?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, oh, hell no, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for doing it. Yeah, shit. In fact, why didn't they stop me?
Yeah.
Y'all fired. But the other thing is, Steve Carell's another one, going to the job interview, and there are times when and you can see there's guest spots in there by Danny Glover, Donald Glover. I'm sorry, like damn, he's getting too young for this shit. Look at him. Look at Danny Glover. He's like, I'm young again. Yeah.
This is Lethal Weapon 0.1.
Lethal Weapon, the prequel. Yeah. I'm 21. I'm getting too old for this shit. AKA Childish Gambino. But like he's doing, he's over there for a job interview and the kids are loving him. But once he fucks up on one little thing, he's like, oh, I guess you don't like him. I'm just going to walk out without getting any kind of feedback from anyone.
Yeah, I know. Stuff like that. Plus, I was like, as much as they were digging him showing up in a pirate shirt, if he somehow set it on fire, they wouldn't look at him like, ew, what are you, a goof? They'd be like, well, goddamn, man.
Yeah.
Or they might be like, we need to get you to a hospital because you were on fire 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the thing that actually, I'm sitting up here complaining about a lot of this because it is one of those things where they're just doing anything for a laugh. And if they just thought it through, these situations could be funny if they made them logical, if they made them believable. But one of the things, right when I was sitting up there complaining about that, one of the things that got me with this movie, man, is that this family, no matter what happens, man, they are not going to break because they have each other. And for some reason, that attitude, it just got to me, man.
No kidding.
This
movie seemed to have gotten to you in ways that I could not anticipate.
It was something about, you know what, this day's gonna fuck us up, but if we gonna go down, like Steve Carell as the father, he said, you know, maybe he meant it in a different way, but he was kind of like, you know what, if we gonna go down, we all going down together. Now maybe he meant like, you know, I ain't suffering alone, I'm taking you motherfuckers with me. But I got it as, you know, I care enough about you guys, and I know love prevails, and if we all stick together, this day is not going to win.
It's my job to take care of you guys. And make sure you don't have bad days. And when you do, it's on me.
Ben, I think that you just gotta have the bad days so you can love the good days even more. This day has been terrible. Terrible.
That kid has the weirdest speech impediment I've ever heard in my life.
He does.
No good. Very bad day.
What are y'all doing in my garbage cans?
Get out of here.
Well, you know what I think? I think this day sucks!
I'm calling the police.
Look at that, Martin.
Ow, I had third-degree burns on my arms. Please let go.
Martin, look at that. How can you not be on that? You know what? It's funny because
Yeah, you full of shit.
Because if the camera panned over a little bit more, you see Denzel Washington. What a day! What a motherfucking day! Man, this got to me, man.
You gotta be kidding me.
I didn't say the whole movie. I said that one part though. It got to me. And another thing, that kid does have a weird speech impediment. Let me play.
He talks like this, like his tongue is down here, like his teeth have these huge gaps in him, and his jaw seems to be dislocated.
Yeah,
and his tongue is stuck to one side.
Yeah, he's like, look at this kid. He's a weird fucking looking kid. It's
Yeah.
like I can understand the rest of the family just having a bad day out of coincidence, but God don't like him.
Right.
God is like, you were too fucking weird.
It's almost like, well, kid, yeah, we're all good looking, and we knew life was gonna be hard for you. That's why we're not listening.
It's like everybody in the family. Did you see the whole family?
Yeah.
Everybody in the family is good looking. That's why they don't give a fuck about Alexander, because he's adopted. There's no way he looked. You know what he looks like?
What?
You know why he got hired by Disney? Because he looks like the Disney version of the Hunchback right there.
No, I was thinking that too.
Look at him.
I thought that myself. Hunchback.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's why they don't fucking like you, man, because you don't belong in that family. But I was trying to figure out who this kid was. I've seen him in something else.
What else has he been in? 'Cause he looks familiar.
He does look familiar, and I got what else he was in. Here he is.
Unbelievable!
Tell me.
He's gonna grow up to be Wallace Shawn.
Look at this shit. That's him.
Yeah.
He talks with a lisp, and look at this shit.
Inconceivable!
Tell me now. Look, Martin. Look at Wallace Shawn right here.
Okay.
And look at Alexander.
Oh yeah.
Look at Wallace Shawn. Look at Alexander. Kid, I'm sorry, but you just saw your future right there.
You are the new Clint Howard.
Yeah. Right now, that kid is like, me in the future? Inconceivable. Yeah. Shit. Your ass just stepped out of a time machine right here. Sorry, kids. This is you in about 10 years. For those who are listening, I just played Wallace Shawn from the Princess Bride, and he looks just like that fucking kid. By the way, the kid is named Ed Oxenbould.
Oxenbould.
So, Ed Oxenbould. God damn.
Maybe he'll grow into those teeth and that tongue at some point.
Oxenbould. That's a good name for you because you look like a bold ass ox right there. Sorry, kid. You a weird looking kid. Could they have chosen any weirder looking kid, man?
It is one of those things where I was just spent the whole movie going, every time he was on screen, he talked, I was like, why'd they cast him? Like, why would you pick this kid?
You know why? I'll tell you why. Because he is a cute kid. He is.
This day has been
Inconceivable. But you know, he's a cute kid. He's one of those kids, man. Where
I'm wondering if they cast this when he was younger and cuter,
and he grew,
and then he started to grow up, and they're like, well, the contract's signed now.
You know, he's already under contract. They probably tried to get a cuter kid, and he probably like, I'll sue. I fucking dare you to fire me. But the thing with the kid is that I can't tell if he's so cute that he's ugly or so ugly that he's cute. But I found myself liking him. I really did. Alexander has a cool demeanor. Alexander is really, even though he was having a bad day and wished this, he really has concern for his family. You know, and he's he's not a kid that's too precocious and too cute for their own good. That's why I think they chose that kid. And I had no problem with him. I liked him. He's one of the characters I liked the most. I actually liked this whole family because everybody was taking this fucked up day in stride. That's just me, man. I don't think the movie is all that bad. I
think it is.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why.
I am sure that you. Oh, look at him. His ass woke up now.
I guess I watch a lot of TV that you don't. Mm-hmm. So what I see here, like that scene with Steve Carell doing what he did, I'm like, yeah, that's good just within the context of this film, except I've seen Steve Carell do that in almost every movie in his sleep.
Okay.
On The Office. Yeah, he played a jerk, but every so often he had those moments where you go like, oh, what a tender guy.
Yeah.
And he'd do it much better than that. That was him phoning it in.
Of course, this is the kind of movie where everybody's phoning it in.
But this whole movie, it is such a Disney Channel movie. It's like the movies that Disney Channel used to put on all the time. They would use their contract players that were in their sitcoms that were just kind of like these movies were just a way to like showcase these sitcom actors that the kids are already in love with. How this got to the theater, like it seemed to me like this smacked of a movie that was already written, ready to go on the Disney Channel, and somehow they were able to pull in Steve Carell and Jennifer Garner, and that was enough for them to go like, well, let's release it in the theater. Let's go ahead and see what it does.
Well, that's exactly why I went to the theaters, because they had that talent. And
yeah.
Disney pays well for that talent.
But it's one of these things where like you didn't need those two actors in this. Like they don't bring enough to it to elevate it to a different form. It's overkill. It's just a big like, wow, you got me in here because I saw the two of them, but this is still some shit that I should be seeing on TV. Actually, this is a movie that I should know is on TV, but not be watching.
But not be watching it. And I agree with that, which is why I say it's frustrating, because I don't mind them getting the talent. I don't mind them trying to make some money by pushing something that should have been on TV out there, and they're going to get that movie money for it. I know Disney, I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. This is even some TV production right here.
I mean, because this whole story, this is a real throwback to those days when we had those rash of the Wimpy Kid movies. And Judy Moody. That's just reminded me of. It reminded me of the Judy Moody and the Not Bummer Summer. Yeah. Where, it's like every so often they pick a good book and you'd be like, hey, that was kind of nice. Yeah. And they pick some of those books. It's like, man, y'all just didn't even really try on this.
Yeah.
And this is, all those things you said about the made up problems. It was just that happened over and over. Every one of these situations was like, wow, there's so many other ways to take care of this, but y'all are going with the most base. Let somebody stumble and do just act in a way that's not even human. And it's like, it's a kids movie. Like, yeah. I would say this movie is slated for kids who are 6th grade and younger. I mean, I know Alexander probably is like, well, I guess he's 6th grade. Was he 7?
He was having his 12th birthday.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's. Well, I feel like even he's too old to be the audience for this. I mean,
he's looking at you and I'm like, what?
Like kids younger than him and Hector, this movie is for them. But everybody else is kind of like, should I really pay any money and leave my house for this? Plus, it is a Disney movie, so it's gonna be on TV.
It is. And see, look, you and I don't know. You and I we might be meeting in the same place.
Okay.
It's just, except you just walking up to this point pissed off, and I'm walking up saying, hey man, I'm all right today. You got to have the bad day. And I'm Alexander, where I'm like, hey man, what's wrong? It's cool. But here's my point, Martin.
Okay.
Everything you say is right, and to add on top of that, all these problems and all this comedy of errors, which comedy of errors can be very funny if done right.
Sure,
and
it
unpredictably.
Can. Yeah.
But that's the thing. You know that this comedy of errors is going to work out, where these problems they're going to be worked out to their advantage, and almost how. I predicted all the storylines except for one. However, I think that, God damn, you made me come back to it. I think that what gets it through is seeing this family pulled together, and it's a message that if I had a kid and I was watching this with him, I'd be like, you know what, man? Fuck yeah, we can take on anything, man. Fuck the world. It's you and me, man. You and me. I just like that about it. It was such a positive movie, man.
Well, okay.
Except you.
Well, yeah, what keeps it from being positive for me is like when you look at how predictably everything wraps up in their favor. Not just the one thing that wasn't predictable about how it wrapped up was how quickly it turned around to the point where you stop and you go like, well, I guess these weren't actually real problems to begin with.
No, they weren't.
I mean, I ain't talking about they just made them up. I'm talking about like it never really was a problem. It was only a problem because they panicked and saw it as a problem at first.
Yeah, yeah, and listen, I get it. It's a TV show, and I even think that if you took a little kid to see it who didn't know any of this stuff, I mean, kids like anything, but it's such a positive, feel-good movie for kids. I think if you sat there with your kid and watched it, it would be fine to see it as a matinee. However, that's not what I'm giving it, because except for having two major stars in there and trying to get the money off of them, it is a DVD. It is a Blu-ray. It is a cheap TV show.
Yeah.
It's a long episode of a sitcom. And that's why, despite all the good, gushy feelings I have inside, I'm still going to have to be a little bit of a bad guy and give this. Still got to have that asshole in me and give it a rental, man.
Yeah, I got to give it a low rental because it really is. There's absolutely no reason to go out of your way to see this. And I'm talking about like it's going to show up on television.
Yeah.
Where you will probably be watching it for free.
Yeah.
And even then you might be like, I don't know about this.
You'd be like, what show is this?
Right.
Damn, Steve Carell back on TV?
But you know what? Jennifer Garner probably out of everybody was the one who I actually put something in this where I was like, all right, I like her. Although I feel bad for her because, you know, Ben Affleck, he's in a movie, he gets coupled with, you know, Rosamund Pike and these real like sexy actresses. She's Ben Affleck's real wife in life, but she gets Steve Carell or that other dude from the movie we saw the other day.
Steve Carell, you get me. How about that? Yeah, how's that man at home of yours? How's fucking Batman, huh? Hey, man, boy, you know that marriage. You know some tense nights. You know Ben Affleck comes on. Ben Affleck. You know Ben Affleck comes home. He's like,
work was
great today. Man, I got to work with all these Academy Award winners and nominees. I'm in a big budget superhero movie.
And that Rosamund Pike, whoo, mwah.
Oh, awesome. I'm working with David Fincher, you know?
I mean, normally I don't get, erections during sex scenes, but this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Honey, how'd it go for you?
How's your day? She's like, shut the fuck up. Throw this cup at you. Yeah, it's Jennifer Garner, the shitty, terrible, bad motherfucking day. How about that, Ben? Go to bed. All right, Martin. Well, I'm having a good day so far. It's not so bad. Oh, let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and get into our next review right here. And oh my God! Oh, Martin, I was having such a good day, and look what happened. The game had to come and interrupt it. Martin, you got to earn some gold stars. Let's see if you have a good day, Martin. Let's see how your day is going to go. I'm feeling good about this. Oh, yes, Martin. I'm feeling very good and positive about you. Martin, go do that dance. Do that dance, Martin. Look at that. Martin, that music put you in a trance. Martin, like, oh, shit. Fuck, man. Hey, listen, Martin. Alexander had a bad day. Had a very bad day. Mm-hmm. Alexander is not the only one that has bad days, though, in movies. There's plenty of people out there who have bad days.
It's true.
And, Martin, what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe these bad days for you, and you're going to have to guess what movie the bad day came from.
All right.
It's as simple as that. See, I didn't make it too complicated this time.
All right.
Let me go ahead and get music ready for you. And, yeah. Let the games begin. I can never crack my knuckles. I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, when you need to.
When I need to, yeah. Let me just go ahead and pull myself off. Let me turn my head and play. It sounds real. It's like coughing up phlegm.
Exactly.
All right.
Some Vicks Vapor Rub on that.
You got snot in your knuckles. All right. Martin, your first bad day is this. Bad day to order breakfast off the breakfast menu after 10 p.m. Martin, bad day to order. I forgot to put breakfast in. But you get it. Bad day to order breakfast off the breakfast menu after 10 p.m. Let me read it like I wrote it. Bad day to order off the breakfast menu. Oh, it does make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
After 10 p.m. Okay. What bad day is this movie from, Martin? Do you know?
I think I know.
I think you know. Toasties. It's a little bit of an older film, but not too old that some of you weren't around when this movie was out in the theaters. It's on TV all the time. You should see it. I've seen it a few times on TV. Okay. That's how I actually saw the movie. But Martin, you look like you know something. Oh, look at those eyes. Martin, what bad day is this movie from?
I'm going to say it's one from my favorite Joel Schumacher movie.
Yes.
Falling Down.
Martin, oh, look at you. We're off to a good start. You having a good day so far. Yes, Martin. This is Michael Douglas and Falling Down. He did not get his breakfast sandwich.
That's where he had his the same experience you had ordering your hamburger in Turkey.
Oh, it was. If I had a gun in my hand that day, I went to Turkey and tried to order a hamburger, and they gave me a bun this big. I was excited. I lifted up that bun, and there was a meat patty in there that small. I started to be like Michael Douglas. Y'all better give me a fucking real meat patty. Somebody's gonna die today if I don't get a hamburger proper. All right, Martin, you were right. Oh man, let me clear that out before my day goes bad. Martin, here's your second bad day right here.
All right.
What movie is this bad day from? Bad day to start your job as a LAPD detective. Bad day to start your
probably
job.
any day.
What's that?
That's probably any day.
It's bad to be black and start your job in LA, period.
Right.
Because the LAPD is out there, Martin. But they have bad days too. And Martin, what movie is this from? Where to be an LAPD officer or detective? Is it a bad day to start your job, be in that job?
Well, I think if you swap the words bad with training, you'd have training day.
Are you sure about that?
I'm fairly sure about
You know
that.
that's my favorite movie, Martin.
I know.
You know
I know.
Okay. All right. Let's see if you were right, Martin. And you are correct, Martin.
Yeah. That's never a good start to a day.
When Denzel Washington holds a gun to your head, actually, that'd be a good day for me. But not for Ethan
He's
Hawke.
so young in that movie.
Who, Denzel?
Yeah.
You know what, Denzel, the thing with Denzel is that when he has hair and a gun to a white boy's head, he looks a lot younger.
Which he does that a lot in movies.
He does that a lot in movies. That's becoming a genre. Denzel terrorizing the white boy movie. He's like, yeah, I'll give you a fucking bad day right there. I like the way Ethan Hawke is just like,
I like looking away like, I'm not even going to pay attention. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
no, Ethan Hawke is like, I'm not going to say a fucking word.
Right.
This Negro's about to blow my head off right now. Thing is with Denzel is that when he has hair, it really makes a difference. We've been seeing him bald in a
That's
couple of
true.
days. When that hair is gone, the wrinkles come out. that bottom lip just gets a little bit bigger. But yeah, and you got to keep in mind, Martin, this was about 10 years ago.
Only 10?
Maybe, yeah, a little bit more. So
Yeah.
a decade makes a difference, man.
Of course.
All right, Martin, let's go ahead and get you your next bad day.
All right.
We got 3 more, Martin. Your third bad day is this. Bad day to start your job as a camp counselor. What movie is this from? Bad day to start your job as a camp counselor. Don't answer yet. Think about it. Just take your time, people. Some of you out there, you're fans of what I'm talking about. You know this. Bad day to start your job as a camp counselor. Martin.
I don't know. I'm just going to say Friday the 13th.
Oh, Martin, you do know. You do know. Look at this. You are right.
Okay.
I like to see. Now you're learning to trust your instincts.
Okay, all
Martin.
right,
Look at
okay.
this. You are right. It is Friday the 13th, 1980. Not that Platinum Dunes bullshit that came out a few years ago. Yes, Martin. Friday the 13th, probably one of the worst days.
Damn, that was somebody's first day.
That was, Friday the 13th, the name of the movie. You should have looked at the calendar. You deserve a knife in your ass. You didn't think ahead. But Martin, we got 2 more now. So far, everything's going in your favor. You having a really, really, really good game, good day. I'm feeling good overall about you. Let's see if we can keep a winning streak going, okay?
All right.
Number 4. Bad day to attend your wife's company Christmas party. Bad day to attend your wife's company Christmas party.
Oh, shit.
Now, Martin, I told you they get a little more tricky as we go
Boy, I'll
along.
say.
You can't say you weren't warned a while back.
Oh, man.
Think about this, man. Think about it. Think about movies that take place on Christmas. I'll help you out a little bit. There's people out there screaming this. They know it.
Do they?
Yeah, they know
Damn
it.
it.
Like, the only one I don't know it is Martin.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah.
No, Jesus is
No,
wrong.
no. I'm sorry.
I know I said Christmas Day, but Jesus.
No.
Okay.
Hey, use up my time.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Come on, man.
What is it? Go ahead.
Die Hard.
Man, here. Look at you, my time. That music's scaring you now, ain't it? Yes, Martin. It is Die Hard. The first Die Hard took place on Christmas Day
Yeah.
when John McCain went to his wife's Christmas
McClane.
party. McClane, whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's why. I
Why
just-
when you confused with the guy who's running for president?
Actually, that'd be a better movie, wouldn't it? I don't know, it'd be a better movie, but it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
John McCain's old ass trying to fight terrorists, fucking shaking and shit. Yeah, John McClane had to stop terrorists from taking over a skyscraper in L.A. on Christmas Eve. That's one of my favorite movies ever.
Sure, it's one of the best Christmas movies.
It is. One of the most violent. Jesus, like, damn, what happened to my day? I just like, y'all release anything on my fucking birthday.
That ain't his day. That's Santa Claus's day.
Yeah. Jesus, and the most fucked up birthday ever. We'll see that movie. All right, Martin. Look at you. Now, this is where the real suspense comes in because you've gotten every one of them so far.
Uh-oh.
We're down to the last one. Martin, in order to get that $100,000 in paper, in Monopoly money. In order to get 1,000 pieces of blank paper, you got to get this last one right here. Can you do it? Can you keep up a perfect score? Let's go ahead and take a look, Martin. Let me bring it up. And Martin, your last bad day is... This is a bad day to do anything. Wish you could do it all over again. It's so bad. This is a bad day to do anything. Oh, Martin, you're looking pretty sure of yourself. You're looking kind of cocky almost. Looking like you know exactly what you're doing with this. I'm just gonna let you marinate on that a little bit, and I'm gonna let you enjoy it. Take pride in that cockiness. We'll let it run down to the wire so that the toasters out there can see if they know what you know, Mark.
They know this one.
Do they know this?
They know this
It is kind of easy.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. It is.
Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, wasting my time.
It's funny because Bill Murray was interviewed for a long time this morning.
Was he?
Yeah, on Howard Stern. I listened to it twice. He was on there for a long time too. I was trapped in my car because it was kept going.
It is Groundhog Day. Damn, look like he's having sex with that groundhog right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that groundhog. He's like, you like this, baby? Groundhog's riding his ass to the sunset.
Here, Groundhog has it look like. Is it in yet?
Yeah, he does like that. I don't feel anything. Oh, Bill Murray's like, fuck, look out for that car. Letting that groundhog drive. Huh? That groundhog's texting right now. Huh? What car? All right, man. Huh? Now, let's see here. That is the game, man. That is our game. That is our trivia. That is our review, Martin. And, since I'm going to put this on audio, I'm just going to read the email to people once again. If you enjoy what you hear, please check out the rest of our stuff on doubletoasted.com. You can also email me at kcoolmans@gmail.com. That's KCOOL. I can make a jingle out of that. KCOOLMANZ @gmail.com.
FM.
I thought you were about to say F-U. Like, hey, man, what the hell I do? That ain't right.
I respect our audience.
Yeah. No, I thought you were talking to me.
Oh, you. Yeah. Say it to you.
You have no idea the kind of day we are having.